Alright my friends, last review I promised a dragon and it's time I delivered. As some of you may know, after a tip-off from one of my viewers, Amir Alavi, about the Monster Hunter line, I started acquiring various pieces here and there. Now one of the lines is the Figure Builders line, which are small, almost miniature monsters with wonderful detail. Now we've seen Rathalos and Rathian, two of the most iconic wyverns from the Monster Hunter universe. And today we're going to look at another figure builder, this time the Elder Dragon Valstrax. Many of the dragons in Monster Hunter are wyverns and they have some absolutely beautiful ones. Now this one, however, is a true dragon, and in fact it's an Elder Dragon, meaning it's almost a force of nature in and of itself. Now there are a couple of things you'll notice right off. First, it's a metallic dragon, but it's not just one lazy wash of color. Rather, it's a very nice blend of silver and black. The silver itself is pretty dark, almost a steel or graphite kind of silver. And then the black comes in. Now here in the head, you'll see that in the throat and chest area. In fact, the entire underside of the dragon. And tipping these very spiky spines up here. And coming in again from the tail. I do believe there are hints of dry brushing in black as well. And all of this helps to bring out the wonderful scales of this very small figure. And because of so much sculpted relief, as the light plays across, some of these scales reflect the light, while some of them cast shadows on subjacent scales. So it makes really for a very nice interplay of colors. Now, secondly, it's got really unusual wings. Now, while I like to talk about dragons from a naturalistic point of view, there's absolutely nothing natural here, as should be the case, because Valstrax's wings are in fact special. Each of them has become a sort of trident, as you can see from these 3 points. And from each of these is an opening to shoot out dragon element energies. In fact, if I turn it around, you can see the exhaust ports right here. So it's almost like having a jet engine on each of the dragon's wings. Now, Valstrax can also vary the shape and alignment of its wings to reflect different types of attack. So for example, they can be faced forward to attack like lancers or to fireballs of dragon energy. Now the wings are red and black, one of my favorite color combinations, and these membranes here have a different kind of red, darker, and I think it's painted over a silver base. Now these structures here are almost like metallic accordions or fans. And on the underside, you can fully appreciate the detail on the wing arms. Now the red is also very nicely picked up here in the tips of these spines. So it's such a small area that they didn't really have to do it, but it's just such a nice touch, and it's cool that they've added so much detail even at this scale where they might have gotten away with less complexity. One notable feature I thought were the distinct blue eyes of Valstrax. Very small eyes, I feel, and on this scale they've even managed to capture that. And if you look at the mouth here, they've even bothered to paint the inside of the tiny mouth. Now the only thing I don't like is the way these pegs force you to attach them to this base. Now for a quadrupedal animal like this, it's really unnecessary, and really by forcing you to have this base, it takes up more real estate than actually needed. Now without them, it would have been more versatile where I could place him, including some narrow places. Now in all the figure builder reviews so far, I've mentioned that one of the absolute delights of these miniatures is how much detail, color and mileage you get even at this very small scale. And for me, each is not just a wonderful piece to have, it's also an example of care, precision and professionalism that inspires me to apply the same in other areas of my life as well. So, We're nearing the end of the year, and hopefully I'll be able to squeeze in a couple more reviews for you before that. So I'll see you guys hopefully soon.